Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Blessed Dread playthrough, where we are about to attempt, anyway, to invade the Fortress of Dawn over here, guys. We need to play this carefully, because I definitely don't want to face off against everything at once. That said, I can always deal with this. Oh, he's a single lord outside, so I'm not so worried by him. And we're just wandering around with this guy up here, picking up things, not fighting battles though. Fell cargo, campaign buff. And obviously we want to look at buffing up our guys before we do much. Ooh, we can get you to max level, that'll be good. Question is, do I go to all of them now or afterwards? Now, I was complaining about some issues with my sound, guys, last episode, as you may remember. On Monday, this will be out on Thursday, so there's a bit of a difference in time between them. Apparently, when I'm listening through my headphones, for some reason, some of my audio is coming through far quieter. When I listen back to the recording through the actual PC, it was fine. Yeah, through my speakers, it was fine. So I'm not quite sure what's causing that, but never mind. I'm not going to tweak with my sound settings to make it sound better through my headset, and it seems okay now, simply because I don't want to mess up the sound you guys are getting. Ooh, they could be heading towards the Citadel of Dusk, actually.
Lokhir Fellheart, I agree. To the waves.
What? For the Witch King!
Speak! Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
Speak quickly.
Let's
the
not
Phoenix
be
Court
subtle
is
about
a dangerous
my...
place for unwelcome guests.
I don't care about Zlatlan over there. They now know why we're here.
Plotting a course.
We're probably going to have to come back here without this. Yeah.
I admire your darkness.
Wait, I only want the measly horde, but I'm happy to accept that.
High Lawmaster of Hoeth.
Lord of the Black.
It's a shame to waste a lot of these things, but I'd prefer to get the extra cash than not. I don't have any Reaper Bolt throwers yet. That's very worth getting, because we have a gold mine. Okay. So my campaign down here might be the faction we just went to war, who just went to war with, has got destroyed. The Skaven are doing scarily well in this playthrough, I've got to say. Which does worry me. Now, Fortress of Dawn here, obviously I need to pay attention to. Oh, he sailed off into the sunset. Now, what I really want to do is pull this guy out. But managing to get him to leave could be tricky. I'm a bit concerned they're going to hit the Citadel of Dusk, but if they do, I can always go and recolonize it afterwards. It's a fairly nasty army they've got there, though. Ooh. Extra buff for Ilarion, to be fair.
Anchors away. Plotting a course.
Oh, two of them,
Anchors away.
which I'm not going to be able to get.
The crew. Scour the land.
Merciless one! Conquest lies ahead! Unseen and deadly.
Nay, for this. Oh, let's definitely give her a cold one. Right, let's check
Try the
our
cruel
gear.
seas.
Yeah, I think the buff versus infantry. What we do currently have, yeah, we've got... Oh, magical attacks is probably a bit better. Ward save is always really good.
Bring fire and terror.
Let's up our public order. Hopefully the High Elves will have fallen for that and will charge out against me. Realistically, not a cat in hell's chance they're going to do that, guys. Which is going to mean we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, which will be painful. But if we can get a good ambush, if they fall for it... Has he left us? Oh, that beauty! I don't care. They may not have fallen for it, but they did something just as good, guys. So they have left the city with their big army and moved their little army into the city, which means I am going to lay siege to the city, then attack their army, which means I will get both my armies in one, and they won't. Oh god, they're going straight for the Citadel of Dusk, aren't they? No, they're not. I don't think they ever land, to be fair, which seems a bit daft to me.
Corsairs to me!
Ooh. A tribute. Or cause fear for all Corsair units, stalk for all Corsair units. That seems like a good one to be using for us.
Favored of the Witch King. Destruction! What? Torment awaits! Let them know death's touch! Cruel and savage!
Sacrifices to Mathland! Mathland's rage!
I can't believe they did that.
I am going.
Misguided.
Oh wow, that's a terrible army as well.
Fleets. Slaughter and enslave.
Yeah. We will eat this army. I mean, we're a very basic army, but they're a very basic army too. But they're a very basic army designed to fight different things completely. I mean, okay, they'll do some damage to us for archers, but we're just going to march our line straight into them. No subtlety here. Lokhir will hunt out their lord and kill him, then start ripping through their troops. Oh wow, this is a pretty map.
Lokhir Fellheart. For Mathland.
Corsair
These guys can be grouped, so I can tweak where they're shooting, but no, it's just gonna be, we're just gonna engage line against line, and yeah. I'm not even bothering keeping anything out and separate. You guys cannot fire at will to start with. Oh!
Nagarothi. Carnage awaits. Advance, Druchii.
I want to get myself in a position to go in line against line. Ooh. Ooh. Magical homing strike.
Battle ready. By your command.
Oops.
It is done. We understand.
That'll do. You guys can now fire at will and start engaging some of these guys. You can move forwards and hunt out their lord. We'll use my other spells once they engage. Here we go, guys. Maybe. Right, let's get Lokhir straight in here. Or you guys can skirmish.
Handbows. Following orders.
Yes, yes! It will be.
Lokhir will make short work of him. Let's drop a few spells on the particularly big masses. Oh wow, he's already running.
Forward, crew!
Retribution, die,
We are ripping them to pieces, guys. I wish he had a few better animations, but he is a free LC Lord, so you know. Oh, and he's running away again.
Corsairs, slay!
We are ready.
You know, to shoot over there where you've got a bit of a better angle. You know what? We're not doing quite as well as I'd hoped.
Destroy!
We're definitely winning, but... let's make sure we burn through here.
Corsair handbows.
to destruction!
Leap and slay!
Straight back on him. I should have flanked a bit more. And this is where it's over, guys.
Forward! My blade under! Druchii!
The second that happened, it was over.
For the king!
Lokhir
And their
Fellheart!
lord is gone.
Behold the Kraken hell! Agreed!
Corsairs!
We are ready! To destruction!
Terror and
This flank, they actually held on quite nicely, but now it's over. I was a little worried for a second there, as you may have guessed. I've taken a bit more damage than I'd wanted to, but we can always sit there and rebuild this army while we're sieging, so... There we go.
Onward! Battle ready!
We do actually want to chase down here to reduce these guys as much as we can. Not that I think we're going to catch them much. Nah, it's where having some cav, at least in the army, would eventually be good. Especially there, you know, if we'd had some cav in, we'd have been able to go around beside. So my guys did a lot more damage. It was their archers which were really the pain, and my archers don't have the range to deal with them properly. I should have actually used them, because we all have stalk at the moment. I should have used them as stalk, with their stalk, to get around the back rather than engaging from behind. And then we could have focus fired their 3 units of archers down one at a time. Their archers were literally the only thing which really caused much damage to us, so... I mean, 1 or 2 units got a bit low, but they all got a lot of kills. Other than this unit. That unit did not do well.
Glory for Carol!
To the slave pens with them.
So many sacrifices to Mathland!
And we're going to obviously chase them down,
Set
guys.
course. Lokhir Fellheart. We will return.
Oh, what?
A better rank. Lokhir Fellheart. The Kraken moves.
Ooh. Let's just grab them straight in.
Destruction!
Nice. We're getting there, guys.
The Black Court. Such slaughter awaits.
Only only 15k. I'm a little worried these guys are going to jump us, but at the end of the day, I'm not that fussed if they do.
Double time. Plotting a course.
We're just trying to take our time, trying to scratch our way back in here. So I would like the Star Tower, because obviously that is another Elven port. Now, Elven ports are good. Also, I'm half tempted to just double time this guy into the north, try and find the other Dark Elf factions. Though, do I know them yet? Oh, and he's left via the port, which kind of makes sense. Not that it's going to help him much, because there's not really anywhere he can go. In fact, all he's done is reduce the city's defences, so... yeah, I thought that would happen. It's a single black arc, I'm not that fussed. The only thing I would say is you need to think more. You know, sailing around the seas is definitely more dangerous now.
Of course. I am going.
Create chaos! Let them know death's touch!
I'm actually swapping the force which is sieging here, because I think this force will do much better.
Mathland's rage!
Cruel Dreadlord! Leave nothing! Enacting my dark desires. Dreadlord!
Ooh. So we're going to siege them for a few turns. I'm just going to double time through, guys. Siege them for a few turns, and then, yeah, we are going to have some fun. It's going to be an interesting siege, because, you know, obviously we're going to we're going to get a few towers up, at least, and we're going to hit their wall. But to be fair, we're probably going to give this 3 or 4 turns, because I want a lot of siege towers, and then we'll fill that wall with Black Ark Corsairs to start with, who are very good anti-infantry, so should do a lot of damage.
The tower.
More hell. We talk instead of fight kill. Yes, I'm right.
The goddess, do not let my death mask. No.
See, it'll be useful for you to have military access, but never mind.
Master of cruelty!
Raid, fight, plunder.
Noble of Nagaroth!
Everybody else is way ahead of me on the rituals, but as I said, I'm not that fussed about the rituals in this campaign, so... this little lord's going to be all on his own afterwards. Or we may have to head for the Skull Reef over there afterwards, because 20k is not to be ignored, even if it takes us a couple of turns to get to. That said, I'm not so sure actually, because that's the thing with my setup. Fighting against what they throw at us could be a bit tricky.
Cruel Dreadlord!
Oh, we actually have 15k at the moment. I really should be spending some of that. We're just skipping through to while our siege is underway.
Retreat quickly. There are mortals to enslave.
No. I have no desire for a defensive alliance with clan wars. So, unless Pestilence goes to war with me, that'll be funny. Because they are meant to be then against Skaven and never really friends with each other. Allow us to make Halfgarn Halfgarn of executioners, I think is a good thing. which tree next? And then I want this tree as well. So we're actually going to save up a bit. I want to start pushing down these 2 trees here. It sounds daft. I pretty much don't end up using most of the other tech these buildings, because actually a lot of the stuff will be shades. I do want long run because they are quite nice. And Cold One Dread Knights, good. Blackguard are obviously good. The Executioners are very good.
What?
As I said, guys, we're taking our time here to build up. I don't want to rush this overly. How many do we have
There
built
is
up now?
no mercy. Kill them all.
One more.
Time to feed the Kraken.
So we have 8
Kill
towers to go onto the walls with. I'm letting my money build up a bit, because you know the buildings I want to get, guys. The next one is going to be the Blackguards, and then we start going down the other one as well. And then once we get back, obviously we're going to keep, sounds daft, we're going to keep my main lord with his army, because it's a good chaff army to have in front of whatever we've got. But it will be followed by Larian, who is going to end up getting, you know, we'll rejig her army completely and utterly, and she will end up with a proper good army. We'll do that one. I'm not buffed. I'm never as bothered about items as I should be, guys. I'm so far behind if I was doing rituals. I'm going to have to jump in to stop them completing the rituals at some point, though. That's the problem.
Slaughter and enslave.
Oh, it's my turn already.
Launch the ship hooks. The tower calls.
Let's do this, guys. That is a lot of Lothern Sea Guard. We're going to hit a very small chunk of wall here, guys, as best we can, simply so we've got a smaller line of fire they can hit us with. We'll send some of these guys up to start with. That witch elves on the walls would be fantastic, thinking about it, so maybe I should have left the other army up here. But these guys are all anti-infantry as well, and they're not. They're going to be the only real problem here. But even that's not going to be too bad.
Lokhir Fellheart.
We are ready! Eager for battle! Cold-blooded killers!
Lokhir Fellheart.
Should we move around here so the others can get in quicker? Yes. Simply because my other army is coming in from over here, guys.
Ready! Corsairs! Druchii! Corsair handbows! We understand!
Of course!
Dark elves!
Which elves? And Finland!
Forward crew.
Oh, you're on a horse, so this isn't going to be good for you at all.
Bleak swords. To destruction.
Advance Druchii! Dark shards! Advancing! Forward!
You guys can move up to provide covering fire, as can you guys.
On to slaughter.
Eager for battle!
Rise of Cain! Tulloch!
Splitting them up a little bit, just so I can control the units a little bit better.
At once. Come then.
And you can get riding because we're taking too much fire here. Soften the line. For a spell at that eagle. Oh, they missed. Here we are on the walls. Cutting through them on the walls. Right. Next grouping can be you guys.
If you wish. I'll enjoy this! Bringers of death! Of course! Araya the Cane! Witch elves!
Corsairs!
By your command.
Cold-blooded killers!
It is done.
Following orders!
Without
Do
question.
that. I'm going to ungroup all my infantry because they're all so massively spread out now.
Following orders. Bleak swords.
We are ready!
If you wish.
No mercy. God, it will be. Corsairs slay.
Forcing our way in here nicely. We've got all our troops swarming the walls, and these guys are great because they're going to start enraging them.
Corsairs. At once.
You guys can actually charge down there, get behind. But the causing the enrage here is going to be really beneficial, and this is why I actually think these guys might have been better to start with. I mean, they're quite good anyway, they're slightly better, but also simply because that enrage would have stopped everything leaving the walls.
There is no hope! We understand!
What are you guys still doing down here? Get your butts up on that wall.
Without question! The merciless host!
Danger is those Reaper bolts. I think we've got this wall though.
Corsairs! Cold-blooded killers! Death!
Skilled murderesses!
I'm going to clip some of my own here, but we're going to batter that unit out of existence. Ooh, definitely hitting some of my own there. I think the wall has fallen, guys. Well, it's in the process of crumbling.
Corsairs! By Cain!
Lokhir Fellheart.
We still have some units holding up here, actually, to be fair, which is really quite impressive.
Yes, I will. No mercy.
Not anymore, though. Everything can focus on them for a second while all my range. Let's drop down onto these guys. The wall is ours.
Dreadlord! Striking out!
Oh, we already hold the gate. Oh, too much going on. My frame rate is dying.
End them! By Drakira!
Straight for the centre. Let's make sure she, however, is not double timing. I don't want her getting up there all on her little lonesome. In fact,
Corsair hasbows!
straight into those guys to start with. A little unit of Corsairs here, lagging like anything. And the rest of the army coming in, with her high elves mixed amongst them who are running away. broken, that little unit.
Cold-blooded killers.
Ooh.
Onwards to murder.
Does this just appear in the sky? Oh no. Whoa, that's quite cool. Come on. Oh, that was a lot of damage when it actually hits. Come on, there's double time. Wow, we've not even had our proc yet, guys. And half my units are still stuck on the bloody walls. Okay, I was expecting there to be a bit more of defense than this, to be fair. I didn't realise quite how low level they were. This is, I think, actually already over. Their leadership group back here are just running away. Cowards. But it's my city now. Nice. I'm very happy with that victory. We lost 229 of my finest Black Ark Corsairs, but I'm not that fussed by that. I can soak those losses easily, guys. For a big city, for another major port, which means I can technically now get 2 Black Arks out. I should get myself a well set up Black Ark as well at some point.
Would be unwise.
Oh, you know, I want it though.
Yes! More power! More!
Because that's getting us a lot bigger in income. Straight onto walls. Trade buff. Ooh, before we do anything else.
Join our bloody games.
Yeah, let's work down that one. And actually... yeah. Getting all the buildings we need going there first. And this is, guys, where we are going to have to end this one. So we've got a tiny little unit of that left. But no, we're going to regroup a bit now. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon, guys. And something a bit different, which is going to be linked down there. I've got a 24-hour live stream, which I'm going to be doing on January the 18th. It's going to be in benefit of Cancer Research UK, in memory of my mother, who passed away of cancer a few years ago. Sorry, it just needs a second. Yeah, so anyway, so obviously I will mention that occasionally in the run-up to that. I do apologise if you're watching this afterwards. I do apologise if you don't want to hear about that at all. I get some people don't. There is also a link on the charity page, though, if you do want to watch it, if you don't want to donate to a UK charity, there's a link to from Cancer Research UK to loads of verified international cancer charities. So if you want to donate but not to a UK charity, go have a look on that list and feel free and let me know if you do, and I'm more than happy to give you a shout out during that live stream, guys. But Cancer Research UK are also a very good charity and do international work as well. I'm going to stop going on about it now. There's also links, as always, to my affiliations. Thank you very much for your time, guys.